could go to the beach, but be careful, rip currents. Or you could go to the pools, whatever you do, John, just stay safe. Good morning.
And speaking of San Francisco, got up into the low 90s for parts of the Mission District yesterday. So was indeed a hot one, even for the city, although those inland areas really seeing the worst of it with those temperatures well above 100 degrees. And today is going to look almost identical, maybe even a little hotter towards the coast because that offshore wind is kicked up a little bit more. And that's pushing away any chance of ocean cooled air. This is your look outside this morning. There is hardly a breeze above Pier 15 right now. It is just really calm, and even in the city itself. So just a very still morning and kind of a warm morning for a lot of us. A lot of us hanging out in the 60s to 70s right now, so not getting a ton of overnight relief, especially for inland areas in some areas. But we're about to see the sun coming up in a few minutes, and as that happens, we will be seeing temperatures warming really quickly. Let's look outside on satellite and radar. Skies are crystal clear all across the Bay Area this morning. There is really not a cloud in the sky. We do have a spare the air alert though, so you'll notice a little bit of haze out there. High pressure ridge is sitting in place at this point, going to be resulting in this dry offshore wind that we've been talking about. And all in all, as it just scoots across the region, it is going to contribute to what will be a hot and balmy forecast, not just for California, but all the way into the Pacific Northwest. They're also expecting their hottest temperatures of the season. So it's just the entirety of the West Coast. We're definitely not alone in this. We're looking at excessive heat warnings continuing in pink across all of our inland areas. Bayshore, those are heat advisories, and these all continue into the weekend as triple digits in these spots into the weekend. Hopefully you got to a cool spot yesterday afternoon, allowed yourself a little relief into the afternoon. Today is going to be one, if you found that spot to get to maybe make a repeat and get back there for a few hours today. We also do have those red flag warnings now expanded on into Friday, as we will be seeing high fire danger, especially for upper elevations, all the way into the weekend, well through the 4th of July, which is paramount to think about as you do plan your celebrations. 70s to 80s in the city today, very similar to yesterday. Could see a low 90 in a neighborhood or two. 60s, 70s to 80s at the coastline. Montara, yet again today, your cool spot again. You are consistently coming through as the little icebox in the Bay Area, if you can call around 70 degrees that. Redwood City and Woodside right around triple digits today. San Jose, you'll fall to 99 degrees, but very similar to yesterday. As for Livermore and Pleasanton, 108 for your daytime highs, while Oakland at 91. Danville, Concord right back to 110, while Walnut Creek at 109. Also back to 110 in Antioch and Vacaville. Pittsburgh, 109 for you today. So in a lot of ways, a repeat of yesterday, which was not a fun day to talk about again. Now tomorrow for the 4th, it is still going to be a scorcher, hence Antioch canceling its afternoon events. A little bit of good news for San Francisco is that you're going to have a clear view of your fireworks. Nothing getting in the way of that this year. And it is going to be warm getting out for those fireworks. As for the weekend, you'll be seeing 90s to triple digits continuing. We should be backing off the heat towards the beginning to middle of next week.